On the 25th of October 2025, my sister left home, telling us she was going to visit a friend at EC. When I asked her who the friend was, she said I wouldn't know the person. Before leaving, she also told a friend who lives nearby that she was going to visit someone. When her friend asked who it was, she gave the same response, "You won't know the person." Around 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. that day, she called her friend and said she had arrived at Ebe. The friend asked if she had seen the person she went to visit, and she said yes. Hours later, she called again and said they were at a place drinking. Her friend told her to enjoy herself. Then around 10 p.m. that same night, she made a distress call. She said she was in danger. She said she was locked inside a room. And she said something chilling. "If you don't hear from me again, it means they have killed me." That was the last call. The next day, October 26th, while I was in church, her friend called me and asked if my sister had returned home. I said no. That was when she told me about the distress call. On Monday, the 27th, we reported the case to the police. We were told the division in our area of residence would handle it. The next day, October 28th, my younger brother and I went to the station again and met the investigating police officer, IPO. We waited for the DPO who had gone for a meeting. The investigation started with call log analysis and phone tracking. After almost 1 month and 1 day, on November 26, 2025, a suspect was arrested. When he was first arrested, he denied knowing her. Later, he said she came but left. Then he said she came and he gave her money for Uber. When the case was transferred to State Command, he changed his story again. He said she came, and he escorted her halfway before asking her to follow a direction where she would see a bus. Then another shocking claim came. The police told us that on October 25th, the same day she went missing, she allegedly had an accident. They said a trailer crushed her into two. But only half of one leg was found on the highway 1 month and 1 day later. If a trailer crushed someone into two, where are the hands? Where is the torso? Where is the head? Where is the remaining part of the body? Road safety said no accident was recorded in that area. The police division there also said no accident was recorded within that period. So where did this accident story come from? The suspect confirmed she came to his family hotel to visit him. He also said she was tipsy and that he locked her inside a room. But how does someone locked inside a room suddenly end up on an express highway? Was the door damaged? No. Was there any forced exit? No. If it was truly an accident, how did she leave the locked room? Why was only half a leg found? Where is the rest of her body? After 1 month and 1 day, only half of a leg was seen on the highway. This raises serious questions. That is why we are calling on the Nigerian police. We are calling on the Commissioner of Police. We are calling on the Inspector General of Police. We want answers. Half a leg is not a full body. Where is the remaining part? Does this not look suspicious? We are asking for a transparent investigation so that justice can be served. Police are meant to be our friends. But in a case like this, it feels like something is being covered up. We only want the truth. And we want justice.
On October 25th, 2025, a young woman left her home, telling her family she was going to visit a friend at EC, a friend she insisted they wouldn't know. That evening, she arrived safely. She even called to say she had met the person she went to see. Hours later, she said they were out drinking. Everything sounded normal. Until 10 p.m. That was when she made a terrifying distress call. Her voice had changed. She said she was in danger. She said she was locked inside a room. And then she said something no family ever wants to hear. "If you don't hear from me again, it means they have killed me." That was the last time anyone heard from her. She never returned home. Days later, her family reported her missing. The investigation began. Phone records were checked. Tracking was done. Almost 1 month later, a suspect was arrested, the same man she had gone to visit at his family hotel. But his story kept changing. First, he said he didn't know her. Then he said she came and left. Then he said he gave her money for Uber. Later, he claimed she had an accident. Police told the family that on the same day she disappeared, a trailer crushed her into two on the highway. But here's the disturbing part. Only half of one leg was found. No head. No torso. No hands. No full body. Road safety reported no accident. The local police division recorded no accident. So where did this accident happen? And how does someone locked inside a room end up on an express highway? Today, her family is asking one simple question. If it was truly an accident, where is the rest of her body? Was this negligence or something far more sinister? This is the story of a young woman who cried out for help and was never heard from again. And now, her family is demanding justice. Her family is still asking the same question. Where is the rest of her body? Was it truly an accident or something far more sinister? Justice has not yet spoken. And until the truth is revealed, we will continue to tell her story. If you believe families deserve answers, if you believe justice should never be buried, then support this channel. Subscribe now. Turn on your notification bell. And share this video so the truth can reach more people. Because sometimes, awareness is the first step toward justice.